So far in the All-Stars tournament, we've seen the likes of Chaos 2, Wheelie Big Cheese and Hypnodisc through. Now, it's Razer against Gemini.
So Team Gemini, what do you think your chances are against the almighty Razer?
Well, we got 2 robots, 2 weapons, 2 drivers.
2 pairs of eyes. Could you
And
be
2 pairs.
twice as lucky, do we think?
We could be, but with a machine as good as Razer, you never can tell.
I think you're going to do it. Are we going to do it, Team Gemini? Come along.
One way or another.
We're gonna get ya.
From St Leonard's-on-Sea, Gemini.
A cluster bot, you see, it splits in 2 with a high-powered flippers and experienced team. When they split, though, are they too lightweight to cause danger twice as nice, or double jeopardy?
From Bournemouth, Razer.
One of the most popular robots ever, currently reigning world champion. The crushing beak is formidable, part bird. The lizard-like limbs on the side to self-right, part reptile. The robot, holy mean machine.
Roboteers, stand by.
Gemini has to link together before they activate. Shane Howard on the left, Brian Fountain on the right, little Daryl Howard in the middle. And Razer with the robot driver. Ian Lewis there on the left. Simon Scott in the middle, Vinnie Blood on the right. And our house robots, Matilda with a weighted rear flywheel and the front tusks, a sort of porcine elephant first lady of bots. And Shunt, plenty of power, a pushy sort of a fellow, nice enough, unless you cross his path.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
You'll see Gemini split immediately. That's their usual tactic, and Razer going in with a crushing beak on the vulnerable top of Gemini, trying to crumple and crush down through the armory, and already has a grip. Don't forget, if one part of Gemini is immobilized, that's it. The whole robot is counted out. Together they dance. Gemini trying to free itself with the lifting ram. Can't do so. So the other part of the cluster bot will get in and try and flick Razer. Oh, look! They tumble together there. You ever seen fighting crabs on a beach? That's what they look like, tumbling over together. Look at Razer's self-righting, wings coming out, upside down, still with strength. Gemini away, Matilda comes in, trying to flick Gemini over with the tusks. Razer spinning away, gleaming steel machine with the sort of front low scoop. Now that's an addition, you'll see it very low down, 0 ground clearance there, you see it on the front. A sort of ramp to get in underneath opponents. Has done that now with Gemini. Gemini brilliantly designed, but how much effective weaponry is there when they split? Well, you've just got the answer to that. Razer has been turned turtle again, and still locking on to Gemini, using the beak and that front ramp, if you like, as a jaw mechanism to hold on. Terrific stuff here. It's even Stevens. See the damage done to one of those Gemini cluster bots there on the right-hand side? Scarred, certainly. This one hasn't had any damage yet, this part of the cluster bot. And that's what Razer's after. Trying to cause as much mayhem as he can. He's got in underneath here. Oh, and there is the damage. Listen to the popping of the tyre. Like a balloon popping there. That was an amazing attack by Razer. It's let Gemini go, but the damage there could be crucial if this goes to a judge's decision. And with time seeping away, I think it may well do. Good drive by Razer betwixt and between. Saw the pincer movement, got away from it. Now Gemini coming again. Razer, oh! It got a lick of flame up the rear end, and it wasn't a good piece of driving. It'll have to go to the judges. Will that count against them? Let's have a look at the action again, shall we? Gemini, the 2 robots took punishment from Razer. That's definite. That was the first attack that left a scar. Good work by the Gemini clusterbot to throw Razer. Razer's self-righting. All this good point scoring by Razer, and indeed the Gemini clusterbots too. This was this crumpling moment. Look at that. Is that decisive? I think it may well be. Well, I'm waiting for the decision, so are the crowd. We'll see the decision as it comes through. They've given it to Razer! Razer the winners on the judge's decision. And they'll fly on to the All-Stars quarterfinals later in the series. Mayhem pits Napalm and Gemini and the Spider together. One robot will survive and make it through to the Annihilator later in the series.
Gemini, Napalm or Spider? Who are you going to go for first?
Whichever one gets there first.
Yeah?
Yeah, hopefully Napalm. We've been waiting for a fight with Napalm for a couple of years now. So.
Any particular reason?
Well, just to get rid of it once and for all, really.
From St Leonards-on-Sea, East Sussex, Gemini.
The inspired engineering of Gemini, a cluster bot. It can split in two. Both machines have high-powered flippers, but it is difficult to control. The house robots in the arena. Matilda once again. Watch for the tusks at the front, watch for the rear end. And Shunt, who will be closely watching Matilda's rear end, I can tell you.
Roboteers, stand by. 3.
This for a place in our Annihilator later in the series. The Gemini cluster bot immediately splits and comes in on the attack. Both sides of the Spider. Trying to weave a web out there. Gemini tries to flick using those lifting weapons. The high-powered flipper. There's Napalm just staying out a little bit of trouble on the right-hand side, backing away. One of those Gemini cluster bots is up on its end. It'll need to come down. Don't forget, if one part of Gemini is immobilized, the robot is out. Both still have to be running. What on earth is the Spider doing there? The web's going to catch fire. The Spider's going to catch fire. Oh, no. Come into my parlor, said the Spider to the Fly. And that is what we have said to our Spider. And incy-wincy Spidey, you're up the robot war spout! You've had it! That leaves Gemini and also Napalm. And Napalm's on its side. Spider is a smoking and counted out by the ref bot. They've had a disastrous time in Robot Wars Extreme, haven't they? John and Carol Udall and young Robert, the 12-year-old. So Gemini, wobble, wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble. Is it going to be Napalm with victory on a plate? Because Gemini have been counted out by the ref bot. Well, somehow Napalm has contrived an unbelievable victory without hardly doing anything. How on earth did that happen? Gemini once again flattering to deceive, and the Spider was awful. All that work and creativity. Look at the design and the ingenuity behind Gemini and the cluster bot. Onto the floor flipper goes the Spider. Ever seen a Spider fly? You're about to. Watch this. Nice little bit of positioning by the Shunt. And the Spider flies. All that work. Carol's an art teacher. She'd have designed that Spider logo, I'm sure. Look at that. Through the air. Burnt to a crisp early on. All control gone. Looks dangerous. Wasn't. And Gemini's so disappointing. The pit descends. And Napalm with a little glance. There, of course, is Shunt on the Spider. Well, Gemini's finally come to life again. That's far too late. Counted out by the ref bot. Look, I've had enough, says Shunt. You can all go down there. Skull and crossbones and just about everything. What a heap. What a mess. And Napalm are through. They ended up in the pit, look. But it doesn't matter. Gemini went with them, and Gemini were immobilised a long, long time ago. Well done, Napalm.
Unbelievably, Napalm are the winner. Gemini and Spider both immobilised. Napalm go through to the Annihilator!